Hi everyone, and welcome to our weekly Yoga Y'all class. Today is going to be a standing series sequence that is intended to increase strength, stability, and balance in the body by utilizing the muscles and the limbs of the lower body. So there will be a lot of slower, intentional movement in this practice. There is no music, and it is really just a time to focus and root down and gain some stability. So to begin, just come to a cross-legged seat, whatever's comfortable for you, or on the knees. Close the eyes, roll the shoulder blades down the back of the spine. Take a couple of breaths in through the nose and out through the nose, Ujjayi breathing. Begin to focus on something positive, something uplifting to carry you through your practice, to return to if you feel unsteady. Breathe here for just a moment. Feel free to place your fingers in Gyan Mudra. It's your thumb and your pointer finger. The tips touch. The three other fingers extend outwards. You can place them gently on your thighs. This is a focusing mudra and the most well-known. A couple more breaths here. Allow the eyes to flutter open. And we're gonna do a balancing breath work. This is alternate nostril breathing, or Nadi Shodhana. So to begin, what you'll do is you can fold the first two fingers down and then wrap the ring finger over the pinky finger. If that is too difficult for you, just keep them together, thumb out this way. And to begin, we will inhale through the left nostril, exhale through the right, blocking the left nostril, inhale through the right, exhale through the left, blocking the right, and so on and so forth. So we're just gonna do 6 rounds of this. Exhale all the air out. Now inhale through the left. Block the left nostril, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Block the right nostril, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Release the nostril. Inhale through both nostrils. Hold the breath. Tuck the chin. Exhale. Release all of the air out. Okay, from here, we are going to move into our practice, coming to hands and knees. Just gonna warm up the spine a little bit with a little bit of cat-cow. Go at your own pace. Inhaling and exhaling. Really arching up through that spine, pressing the energy through the tops of the feet and the palms. Inhale, open the collarbones, drop the belly. Gaze up slightly, exhale. You can take your tail for a walk here, wagging your tail back and forth, holding it. You might feel a little bit of cracking and popping. This is totally fine as long as it doesn't hurt. Now we're gonna do some pelvic rolls to the right. Just loosening things up. Pause in the center and go the other direction. Walk the hands out for Anahatasana. If you can't place your forehead on the floor, simply gaze out over the tip of the nose, knees below hips. Breathe here, draw the shoulder blades down the spine. Inhale, walk it back in. We're going to do a little thread the needle. Right arm rises. Exhale, thread it behind that left arm, left wrist. Pulling the right hip back in space to even out the hips. Resting the head, the temple on the earth. Inhale, rise up. Exhale. Inhale, left arm rises. Open up that chest. Exhale, thread the left arm behind that right wrist. Using the arm like a chaturanga arm here. Draw the left hip back in space, evening out the hips. Breathe. Inhale, rise up. All right, from here, what we're gonna do is press the knees back into a bear crawl, bent knee down dog. Pedal the legs out a little bit, left and right. Walking the feet forward. Into a bent knee, or Uttanasana. Grab a hold of opposite elbows and allow the spine to elongate here. No stress, ragdoll it out. Just kind of give a little bit of rocky motion if you like. I dig a little bit of sway. Inhale, fingertips to earth, flat back. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, rise it all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana, palms press, gaze up. Exhale, hands apart, Samasthiti. We're going to do a couple of half sun salutations to get the body warmed. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, fold it forward, bent knee or straight. Gaze inside. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, rise up, palms press. Exhale, thumbs to heart. Once again, inhales, rise up. Exhale, fold it forward. Turn inside. Inhale, gaze forward, flat back. Exhale. Inhale, rise up, palms press. One more. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, thumbs to heart, Samasthiti. All right, moving into some full sun salutations, doing knees, chest, chin rather than chaturanga. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, fold it forward, gaze inside. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step it back, plank. Lower the knees, chest between the palms, chin to earth. Inhale, forward to cobra. Squeezing the elbows into the side, drawing the shoulder blades down the back towards the tailbone, tops of the toes kissing the earth. Exhales, release, press back, downward facing dog. Hold here for 3 breaths. Inhale, look forward, walk, hop, or step to the top of the mat. Come to flat back. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, rise up, palms press. Exhale, thumbs to heart. Once again, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step the left foot back, step the right foot back, plank. Lower the knees, chest and chin. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Exhale, lower down, press back. downward facing dog. Bent knee or straight. Shoulder blades drawing down the spine. 2 more breaths. Inhales, look forward, walk, hop, or step to the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhales, rise up. Exhales, hands to heart, Samasthiti. All right, moving into the warm-up salutation, a lunge salutation flow. Inhales, arms rise. Exhales, fold it forward, gaze inside. Inhales, look up, flat back. Exhales, fold it forward. Inhales, step the left leg back, step the right leg back, lower the knees, chest and chin. Inhales, forward cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot to meet the right thumb, gaze forward in a supported lunge. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On this next exhalation, pull the right hip back in space for a modified Parsvottanasana pyramid pose. Slightly engaging the quadricep, drawing that right hip back in an attempt to square the hips to the front of the mat as best you can. Ball and heel of foot pressing into the earth. Back of the left leg long and open. If you can try to bring the forehead towards the shin. Breathe here deeply in and out through the nose. Inhale, look forward, rebend the knee. Step back plank, lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobras. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, step that left foot forward to meet that left thumb for a supported high lunge here. Gazing forward, drawing the left hip back in space, preparing for our Parsvottanasana. Inhale. Next exhalation, begin to straighten that left leg, drawing the left hip back in space, pressing the sole and the heel into the earth on that front foot. Sole, the ball of the foot on the rear leg, pressing firmly into the earth. Energy shooting up through the legs. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing at your own natural rhythm. Being sure to feed those muscles as they open. Inhaling and exhaling into the muscle. Inhale here, exhale. If you can, forehead to shin. If not, stay where you're at. Inhale, gaze up, rebend the knee, step back plank, lower the knees, chest and chin, slide it forward, cobra pose, open it up, exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward to meet the right thumb. We're gonna rise up into a high lunge now. Squaring the hips towards the front of the mat. Bending into that right leg, really straightening into that left leg. From here, arms rise up. Exhale, open up cactus arms. Inhale here. Exhale, I want you to begin to twist towards your right. It doesn't have to be a large twist, it's a very small twist. Just helping to engage the muscles of the core. Playing around with a little bit of balance. Inhales back to center, arms rise up. Exhale, step it back, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward for high lunge. Inhale, rise up. Breathe here, really bend into that left leg. Plant that right ball of the foot into the earth. Lengthen your spine. Exhale. Open it up. Cactus arms. Inhale here. Exhale, slight twist to the left. Squeezing the inner thighs towards one another energetically. Keeping that chest nice and open. Inhales back to center, arms rise up. Exhale, step it back, plank pose. From here you can chaturanga or you can knees, chest, chin. Lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Moving on, warrior one. Turn the left heel in towards midline. Step the right foot forward to meet the thumb. Inhales, rise up. Keeping that weight balanced between the two legs. The left leg is shooting energy straight into the earth. Blade of the foot pressing firmly into the earth as much as you can. If this is uncomfortable for your hips or your legs, please stay with the high lunge variation. Everyone else, arms rise up. For this one, for our balance posture, we're going to fold over that thigh, keeping the belly up off of the thigh. You're slightly inside of the thigh. Arms shoot back in space. Breathe here. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, float it down. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, your choice. Inhale. Ooh, good pop in my back there. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath. Inhale, left foot to left thumb. Spinning that back heel flat to midline there. Inhales. Big breath, squaring the hips towards the front of the room. Left leg energetically pressing out to the left. Inner thigh spinning downward. Exhale, we're going to tilt it forward. Energy shooting through the fingertips. Keeping those hips as square as you can. Press that blade of that right sole of the foot, right foot into the earth. That'll really help ground you. Keeping the belly up off the thigh. Inhale, rise it up. Exhale, take it down. Vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin, chaturanga. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Left foot turns out so that the arch is in line with the right heel. You're gonna spin it up and open into your warrior two. I like to straighten and rebend the knee. It just recalibrates the hip, makes everything nice and comfy for me. Everybody's different. Inhale here, gaze out over the fingertips. If your arms get tired, this is a better option sometimes to flip the palms up. Inhale, take the left hand down the left leg, right arm rises. This is a side bend, not a back bend. Breathe into the side body here. Shoulder blade drawing down the spine. Inhales back into warrior two. Exhales, cartwheel it down, step it back, vinyasa. Inhales, left foot to center of mat, right heel spins flat, arms cartwheel open into warrior two. Pressing energy out to the left, inner thigh spinning down on the rear leg. Really feel strong here. You are in warrior two. Breathe. Inhale, right arm slides down the right thigh. You aren't pressing into that leg, you're just gliding down the thigh, opening up the side body, bending into the left front knee. Drawing that shoulder away from the ears. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, cartwheel it down. Lower down, chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin. Inhale. Exhale, draw it back. Breathe here. Inhale. Right foot to center of mat. Left heel spins flat. Inhale, open up, warrior two, building on. Exhale. We're gonna straighten the leg, rebend the knee, placing the elbow on thigh, block, or floor, open it up, Ardha Uttanasana. Pull the right femur into that right hip towards the back of the room energetically. Gaze up. You can draw the arm over the ear if it's there for you. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, straighten leg. Inhale, bend it. Excuse me. We're gonna straighten that right leg. Gaze out over the fingertips, moving into Pavrita Trikonasana, triangle pose. Hand can be shin, ankle, block, or floor. Open it up. Really spin that front thigh towards the earth. Excuse me, away. Open up. Exhale. Cartwheel it down. Step back plank. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Same, here we go. Left foot to center of mat, right heel spins flat. Open it up, warrior two, gaze out. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, rebend. Forearm to thigh, or hand to earth, or block. Right arm reaches out over that right ear. Packing that left femur into the hip bone. Really pressing, rooting through that right heel into the earth. You can raise the arm if that's easier for you. Hold it here. Pressing that left leg energetically to the left. Inhale, rise up. Warrior one. Exhale. Left leg straightens. Reach out, 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 out. Packing that left hip towards the back of the room. Right heel into the earth. Right thigh spins towards the earth. Find your place wherever you're comfortable. Inhale, open it up. Try to lengthen the lower side of the left side body by shortening the right hand side. This creates equilibrium and equidistance in the spine. Gaze up. Exhale. Take it down. Step it back. Vinyasa. Your version of vinyasa. Exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths here. Take a beat. All right, you can pedal those legs out a little bit. Inhale, gaze forward. We're gonna walk and lengthen those legs out to the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, rise up, press the palms. Exhale, thumbs to heart, Samasthiti. Okay, from here, moving in to a chair pose. Okay, so you can be feet together or hip distance, whatever your comfort level is. I think that every body is different, and so not every posture can be done exactly the same. I prefer hip distance for most of my postures. It just gives me a little bit more room, space, especially in my lower back. From here, inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, take it down. as far as you can. If you can, kiss the mat with the tips of the fingers, rise it up, squeezing the biceps towards the ears, shoulder blades down the spine, pressing through the feet. Breathe here, tuck that tailbone slightly. Feel that heat begin to build in the legs. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, thumbs to heart, Samasthiti. Moving into tree pose, a favorite of mine and probably many. So for tree, a couple of alignment cues. We will be first doing the right leg. So you'll want your energy directing straight down the left leg, through the heel and through the ball of the foot. Spread your toes wide. This is a heavily reliant pose on balance. So for some of us, toes kissing the top of the mat next to the ankle, thumbs to heart, pressing that right thigh back in space. This is about as far as some of us may make it today, and that's totally fine. You are still engaging your body and testing its balance skills and things like that. So anyways, moving forward, if you slightly lift that quadricep, that's going to engage the leg and make it like a tree trunk. It's really going to solidify it and root you into the earth. If we're moving forward, what you can do is bring the knee up to hip height here, cradle it with your palms, and just let it rest in there. Get to feeling your way into that balance. You feel your ankles start moving, the ankle complex, and your foot, your soles start dancing around. That's all normal. If you want to try for your calf, press the right foot back in space. Press the sole of the foot into the calf gently. This creates a vacuuming effect of sorts. The energy comes together and rises up. Moving forward, take the knee into the hand. You can grab the ankle. Now you don't want to place your foot on your knee at any point, at any time, for any reason. You don't want to create that kind of energy between the knee. That can be kind of volatile. Take the heel up as close as you can to the groin. Press the right knee back in space, pressing that sole, sandwiching the inner thigh and the sole of the right foot. And all of a sudden it's like, whew, wow, I got this, you know? You can really feel that energy rebound. Inhale, if you like, arms rise up. You can hold hands to heart. And just sit and breathe here for a moment. Sometimes you might be like a swaying tree. There's lots of variations on this pose that test your balance skills. Hands to heart, draw the knee forward, release that. Coming back to hip distance, give the feet a little shake. Rising up and down. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, back into that chair pose. Tuck that tailbone. Inhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. We're going to repeat that. This time your right leg becomes the tree trunk. Engage that quadricep. You're either here, here, or up here. Don't forget to really sandwich the thigh and the sole of the foot together, pressing that left knee back in space, creating symmetry in the hips. Really root down, tailbone towards the earth. Woo. And I'm already losing my balance. Some days you got it, some days you don't. Breathe. If you are a real baller, you can close your eyes. And for me, I'm losing it. So I'm gonna regain and reach up. Really embrace life and breath, energy. Smile, because you're awesome. Thumbs to heart. Knee comes forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms rise up, palms press. Thumbs to heart, Samasthiti. All right, we are going to be moving on. Come to the front of the mat. We're going to run through a vinyasa, recalibrate the body. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold it forward, gaze inside. Inhale, flat back. Step it back, plank. Lower the knees, chest and chin. Inhale, slide it forward, cobra. Really open it up. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot meets right thumb. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, we're gonna twist like we did in the beginning, but this time, thumbs to heart. Turn the chest towards the right. If you can, take that left elbow to that right knee. Press it into the thigh and turn the upper spine more towards the right. Breathe here. Hold it here, steady and strong. Exhale, turn it back open. Rise up. Exhale, we're going to take the fingertips to the floor. Creep it forward, coming into this half standing split here. If you got it, take it all the way up. Squaring the hips towards the mat by engaging the right glute and the quad in the right leg. Inhale, half split. Step it back. Vinyasa. Exhale, take it back. Same, side two. Step that left foot forward. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Tucking that tailbone slightly towards the earth. Exhale, thumbs to heart. Turn towards the left. Hook that right elbow on that left thigh if you've got it. Otherwise, just stay in space twisted with the thumbs to heart. Inhale and exhale. Pressing the energy through the elbow into the thigh to turn the body open. Open it to the front. Exhale, take those fingertips down. Rock into that left leg, lifting the right leg up in space, extending into standing split. Extend if you've got it. Squeeze that left butt cheek. Exhale, draw it down. Step it back. Coming back. Vinyasa. Open it up. Exhale. Take it back. Rock it forward to plank. Take it back. Rock it forward to plank, rolling through that spine. Take it back. Walk to the center of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, really fold it forward. If you can, your legs should be nice and open in the back there now. If they're not, your legs are still bent, but try to reach for the heels. Inhale, exhale, fold over the thighs. Inhale, rise up. Okay, coming back for some more balance. Utthita Padangusthasana. All right, so some of us may be using a bent knee to do this. Others of us may do a straight leg. Going back to the principles of tree here, remember all of your cueing here. Energy down through that left leg. Bring the right knee up, cradle it in the hands. If this is good for you, I just want you to stay here and maybe toy around by cradling the hamstring, kicking the leg out while you're balancing here. Stay here with that. Otherwise, everyone else, grab the ball of the foot, both hands, plug the shoulder blades down and back. Press energy through the ball of the foot, spreading the toes wide. Try to pack that right femur back into the socket of the hip. And release. Repeating on the left side. Same, whatever variation that you've taken. Reaching for the ball of that foot. Packing it back into the hip bone there. Really lengthen that spine up in space. You don't want to be bent over too much. Trying to really open up the back of that hamstring nice and wide. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, fold it forward. And what we're going to do from here, just pop the feet out. Make sure that the heels are even with one another. Inhale, lengthen the crown towards the front of the room. Tuck the tailbone just slightly. And exhale, fold forward from the hips. You can hold on to the ankles, drawing the head down towards the earth. Shoulders are drawing away from the ears. Toy around with rocking forward into the balls of the feet and then back into the heels. Forward and back, just toying around with our balance here. If you need support, use your fingers, please. Now walk the hands out into a down dog, wide leg. And pull against one another. Pull back in the heels and pull forward with the hands. Tractioning out the spine. Inhale, walk it back to center. Place the right palm in the center of the mat. Inhale, open up. Draw the hips to the right. Balancing out the hips. Press into the earth. Exhale, release. Replace that right palm with the left palm. Open it up, same. Exhale, release. Walk it around to the front. We are going to step back into plank. Exhale. Your version of a vinyasa. Walk it forward, come to knees. Okay. We're just going to sit on the heels for just a moment. Close the eyes. Palms in the lap. Allow the eyes to flutter open. Take the knees slightly wider than hip distance. And what I want you to do is like an iron. Make sure that the foot is directly behind that knee, and you're gonna iron it out as you sit back. Heel should be on the outside of the hip. For those of you with knee problems, just stay in seated Virasana with your butt on your heels. Otherwise, iron out both of those legs, press the calves nice and flat as you sit down. You can also place a block under your bum here that keeps you lifted and there's not as much compression on the knee. So here we are, Virasana, hero's pose, because you are truly a hero. You just did all of the warrior poses, all of the standing poses, and some balance poses for beginners and all levels alike. It's always good to feel strong and rooted. Breathe here, pressing the tops of the toes actively into the earth. If you've got it and you're comfortable, go ahead and release back little by little. Slowly, you can come to the forearms, squeezing the knees together slightly. Tuck the pelvis just slightly so you can feel that stretch in the front of the head. Release it all the way down if you've got it. Saddle pose. Breathing into the belly. And then the same way that you came in, you'll come out. So just begin to press yourself up with your elbows, pressing into the earth, come to the tops of the knees, sit for a moment, and then slowly disperse the weight back into the front of the body here. Coming forward. Stretch the right leg out nice and slow. You're gonna feel some pressure behind that right knee. Feel the blood recirculating. Press the energy through the back of that right heel. Release that down. Same, left side. We're gonna take it to a wide leg Balasana pose. Scoot the butt back onto the heels, stretching the arms out long, drawing the shoulder blades down the back. This is an active pose. Rise it up. We're going to come to a comfortable cross-legged seat. We're just going to close it up with a couple of little twists here. So inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, right hand to left knee, twist it to the left, open it up. Keeping the seat firmly planted on the earth and twisting through the upper spine only. Turn the head if it's comfortable for you. Inhales, back to center, counter twist to the right. Switch the feet. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, left palm, right knee, open it up. Inhale, back to center, counter twist. Exhale, legs out straight in front of you. Seated forward fold, Paschimottanasana, arms rise up. Flex the quadriceps, pressing the calves and the backs of the thighs into the earth. And begin to hinge your way forward. If you need support, use your hands. Keep the spine nice and long. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold it over. Inhale, rise it up. And now we are going to be making our way onto our bucks to finish up the class. Just get a few more of the bugs out. Take the hips, kind of bounce them on the floor to find a nice level playing field for them to hang out. That's comfortable. Placing the heels on the edge of the mat. Take the knees over to the right. You're just gonna windshield wiper the lower half, allowing the weight to move across the back of the pelvis. Pause here, drawing the knees into the armpits to begin. Drawing the tailbone towards the earth. Slight arch in the back, the lower back down there. If you've got it, you could do hands inside to grab the inner heels or the external heels there and draw the knees into the elbows. Happy baby. Rock it out. All right, from here, gently release the feet back onto the earth. We're going to take a small bridge, press up through those hip bones. Shake out the hips. Back and forth, do a little spiral to the left, spiral to the right. Release, knees to chest, squeeze it out. Exhale, allow the body to find its way into the most comfortable pose you can find. Get all the kinks out. Open the arms, open the legs wide. Turn the feet back and forth and get all the jiggles out. Close the eyes and allow the body to come to rest. Allow the breath to find its own pace. I encourage you to stay here as long as you like, trying not to fall asleep. With that, I'm going to end the class, but like I said, I encourage you to stay in your Shavasana. Many blessings. Happy weekend. Happy yoga, y'all.